Well, y'all, hopefully you just enjoyed that little Titans preseason game against the Bucs. That was so much fun. It's been a while. Well, maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Ashley and I went to Cowboys Falcons last year in Dallas. That was super cool. You know, one thing, well, that was in a dome. This was outdoor. We're not gonna get it too much into that. Hopefully you enjoyed that little part of the video. It was super short, but it was a super fun time with Colton. Good dude. Which, you know, just speaking of him being a good dude kind of leads into like the whole discussion that we're having right now.
Yeah, we just want to kind of document like a 2-month check-in, really. It's like we've been in Nashville almost 2 months now, which is crazy. It's like flown by. It feels so good to be here, and it's like, it doesn't, I mean, it still feels new, but like the nerves, the like, we never really questioned it, but like you could assume one would probably be like, kind of, did we make the right decision? Like, we haven't had any of those sort of doubts since we've been here. It's literally been nothing but amazing. And we just wanted to like document it more for us because we're in such a happy place about it. But also like our friends in Texas, our families, just to let you know how we're doing, what we're feeling.
But it's also to let us know. I mean, you know, in 6 months, when we look back at this, be like, that was us 2 months after moving here. I mean, the significance of that alone is substantial. So we're so stoked to kind of relive, you know, the past 2 months, tell you about it, tell ourselves about it, Clay, in the future. Ashley, this is to you as well. And then all, you know, above all that, the overarching theme around this whole discussion is the fact that we're blessed beyond belief. I mean, God put us here for a reason. There ain't no doubt about that. He's opened up our friend group, our hearts, so much here in Nashville that, you know, it's a blessing beyond belief. So we put together a little bit of some like talking points, some notes, kind of like updates. Where are we? What are we doing? How's work? You know, what are we doing for work? All those kinds of things. So we'll get into that. But again, I don't want it to go unnoticed. To me in the future, to Ashley in the future, to us as a group, as a unit in the future, how blessed we are and the work that God will use us for. That'll sound cliche to some of y'all, but I mean, if you know, you know.
Yeah, but it's great to be able to like move to a new city that neither one of us have ever like. The only thing we know of Nashville is with each other, which has been really nice to kind of like cultivate a life here that is literally for Clay and I. And I think that when you choose to do that, there's a lot of like, you could be fearful. I'm like one of those people that I'm like, oh shit, what are we gonna, I don't, you know, it's like, that's like my first initial instinct, but when we moved here it wasn't. And I think that's just like, again, it's like God's hand in it, so there's like an automatic like calmness, and since we've been here it's been nothing but amazing. And
not to say, I second all that, not to say that, you know, we do not expect trials and tribulations. Yeah. That's life, but things happen for a reason. So
we're still working on finding a good Mexican restaurant.
No, baby, that's unrelated. So we're gonna get into some of these questions now that we put together. You know, again, just updates. So let's see what we got.
Okay, what are your thoughts on Nashville so far?
Thoughts on Nashville? Nashville's great. I mean, the weather right now is perfect. Nashville's great. I mean, people are friendly. I think that's like just a traditional Southern thing. Whereas Austin, maybe you're full of, I don't want to compare everything to Austin, but it's like strangers wave. people in Austin don't wave. They're probably not from Austin, so it's like that thing. So what's been your favorite thing in Nashville?
Yeah, so I would say like my favorite thing about Nashville so far has just been, I mean, again, it's like I told y'all several videos ago, I've never lived outside of Texas, so really exploring a new city, it's not the same as when you just like go and visit for a few days. Like that's like super fun. You just kind of figure out like certain areas that you like. I mean, everything's new. You got to Google where to get gas, and that's not like, I'm not used to that. So it's just been fun. It's like a good change. Everything's different. The world is so big, and to think that I've like been confined to this one little area in Texas for so long.
But using your GPS to get around, that's always like, I mean, the only place we know how to get to without a GPS is Publix and the gym.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I think too, it feels a lot like Austin always has something going on, and I think that's like why so many people are attracted to that city. It's hard to leave like a city like that. So for me, like coming to Nashville where there's something constantly going on, like every weekend there's something
Well,
to
this
do.
past weekend we wanted to go to the rodeo, the Titans game, the state fair. That's just an example of a weekend. There's so much shit to do constantly.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
Which is any big city, I guess.
Yeah. And we have really just been blessed to be around the people that we have.
Yeah, which here. Again, that's kind of going to come back to the old overarching theme is the blessings we have, and then the friendships we have already cultivated. Incredible. But we'll talk more about the friends in a bit. So if you know us, you know I don't want to say live and breathe CrossFit, but it is our main.
I don't.
But it is our main form of social health and fitness, and then the community, which plays into the social. I mean, those are your two pillars of life. I mean, I'd say of life: social health and wellness. And so this past, along with a new gym, especially a gym as damn good as CrossFit East Nashville, Caleb, Katie, we love y'all. You got new people, new members, you got competitors, you got people of all fitness skills.
And then you literally have the fittest woman.
And you have a group of the fittest people in the world and the fittest woman to me at the gym. So it just like cultivates fitness, not necessarily just competitiveness, but fitness.
At the highest level.
At the highest level. Going with that, the reason we mentioned that, again, coming into a new season of life, the goal is to continue to get stronger. Ashley's wasn't 2 weeks ago, and then she went through and smashed every PR, which you want to talk about some of those? I
mean, I don't necessarily have to talk about the PRs, but I feel like a different person in the gym. It's like I was like awakened kind of just by it's. And I loved working out at the gym that we went to in Austin, but it's just different when you go into something, the environment, the community is completely different. So that's been like a fun thing for me. And also like, I can't be the girlfriend next to him who can only lift I can only like squat 95 pounds. I think that's like completely unacceptable. So it's been fun to be like, oh, I can squat heavier than you thought.
Than everybody at that gym thought.
Yeah.
We'll just throw it out there. It was 295.
285.
285. Fucking, I mean, that's
almost
more than probably.
Pounds. Yeah, that's good.
Most of y'all dudes that are watching.
Yeah, so it's been fun. I think that's we every single day, 6 days a week, we look forward to going to that gym. Obviously we love a good workout, but again, it's like the people we're surrounded by, the programming, the coaching, each other. Since we've moved here, we've been able to work out together, which in Austin we weren't really doing that.
It's been a lot of fun. So much fun. Much fun.
Grown off fitness.
I mean, like, I could just get it. It's like we could have a video on just talking about the gym, talking about this or that, or even just like the friends. I mean, that create the culture. It's insane.
So like some updates on life just in general. We started hanging out at the very end of September last year. Now we're like coming up on the beginning of September. So to think that we've already been together for a year kind of blows my mind, because like the year flew by. He always says, he's like, yeah, it doesn't surprise me, but like how quick a year goes, how much we've like learned and grown together. When we moved to Nashville was really like when we started living together, which has been it's been amazing. We don't fight, we don't bicker. I mean, maybe a little bit. But like really we don't. We just enjoy being together. We're both working from home right now, which we've never done, and that's been easy. We've like figured it out. Clay has a little man office that we kind of need to overhaul, but he's dealing with it for now.
Not to say, oh, our relationship's perfect.
Because it's not. We definitely do like have our moments.
It's not. I mean, I think it's choosing, the bright side, or, of whatever, glass half full.
Yeah, that's it. That's like all this to say that we're freaking blessed, number one, beyond belief, and we're having a great time. And like for me, I'm at the best point in my life that I've ever been, and you kind of reflect back on everything, on your life, things that you've been through, and then to be here now in this moment, like it couldn't be any better, and I couldn't have asked for like a better person to be with.
Amen. God's plan.
Yeah.
Now, like maybe some other things. Tattoos. I'm obsessed with tattoos now. It's like all I think about. When I wake up, I'm like, what am I getting? Talking to her, what am I getting? Should I get it here? Should I get it there?
Yeah,
You saw last week, she got her sunshine. I got that little cross. Now I need a sleeve.
I'm not getting anything else.
Yeah, she'll be there for support 6 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know what, I don't know where, I don't know who. That's the most important thing. Who's giving it to me?
But he's ready. If someone would take him on tomorrow, he would do it.
If it was a top tier artist that did what I wanted,
We'd be up all night finding images.
well, I would just say, here's the 2 things I want. Create me something good. But that's about it, y'all. We appreciate y'all, or whoever. Again, we appreciate whoever's watching this. I don't know who, what, if anyone is. All 25 of y'all are OGs. But
our friends in Texas, we love you. You know who you are. We miss you. Come see us. No, but seriously, we rave on about the people here. And that's not because we have forgotten. Of course, we would never forget you. It's just, we're here, and we've got to, we're making our life here now. But we think of y'all all the time, and miss you, and miss our weekends together. It's gonna make me cry.
Yeah, we miss y'all.
Yeah, but also, but our new friends here. I feel like y'all go home and don't think about us.
Yeah, dude, that's the weirdest thing.
And we come home and
we talk about y'all.
We talk about y'all. We feel, and not in a bad way, we love each of you, and we feel so blessed. We keep saying the word blessed, but that's truly what it feels like. It's like God was like, here, we're going to put these people in your life. Those are going to be your new friends, and you're going to be okay. And it was immediately. Gosh. Tiffany, Jake, Ketch, Jared, Andrea,
Colton, Ryan,
Kendall,
Justin.
Yeah, Kendra. We just have met so many amazing people that we would consider friends.
Alan.
Yeah.
Des. Zion. Little Zion, you're about this big right now.
We love it here, and that's basically what we wanted to say. And just do a little check-in and give y'all some updates.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we'll see y'all next weekend. We appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all. See you next weekend. Make sure you wear your best college game day shirt.
Go Dogs.
Boomer Sooner.
Sick 'em. Woo, woo, woo.